Bam! What is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite RT with Uncle Tendencies in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. What's the word, y'all? What's the word? What's the word? Hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. Y'all come on in. Y'all tell me what's going on. What y'all got going on this morning? What y'all got going on this morning? Come on in. We talking expensive teams today. Talking expensive teams. I mean, we talking hoops. Period. We talking expensive teams. Come on in. Good games last night. Kinda, not the best. Good games though. Good games. Looking forward to tonight's games. Okay. Yeah, let's talk. AB, what's up? Until us. Check ball, we up. You know what it is. Jeremy, what's happening? Looking forward to continuing this expansion. Talking expansion teams are the theme of the day. So we talking expansion teams now. We talking expansion teams on fan court. We're gonna watch some hoops today. Let's get started. Dr. Ivy Girl, what is the deal? Good morning. Yolanda Wells, what's happening? Portland, scrappy dudes. The scrappy dudes. Loretta Turner, what's good? Looking forward to tonight's games. Tell me which one you're looking forward to and why. Let's talk. Check ball. We up. Y'all know what it is. This is y'all show. I'm up here as long as y'all talking. Charles Billings, good morning. What's happening, fam? Jay, what's happening? Good morning. Y'all come on in. I've been going back and forth about if I needed to do an announcement about this today or not. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. People be trying to get on my. I don't know if they be trying to get on my nerves. I don't know if they be thinking they be really making a point. I don't know. I'm waiting to see if I get some responses. Debating on if I need to speak on this or not. Miss Devin, what's good? Portland is shocking you. Okay. Yeah, shocking. Ace is getting back against the Wings tonight. Yeah, looking forward to that game. I mean, I'm looking forward to all the hoops today. Michelle Sessions, what's good? Vitamin Ty, what's good? Good morning. Jane Green, what's happening? Okay, now, you know what? I just if they should happen to pop in, if I should happen to see any of these people pop in today, then I'm addressing. Otherwise, I'm gonna leave it where it's set right now. But let's talk hoops. Let's get with it. I guess they can stop saying expansion teams need 3 years to get comfortable, huh? Hey, the new kids on the block, ever since, I don't know. I think it's been, I guess this is the 3rd season now. The new kids on the block, they not asking for permission. They not waiting their turn. They like they not saying give us a few seasons and we're gonna figure it out. They like, this what it is. Okay, give us a few minutes. We're gonna tell you how to do this thing. We're gonna show you how we can do this thing. They coming into the league taking jobs. Yeah, take your meds. Oh yeah, tell them to take their meds. Hold on, let me put the rules up. Let's see. You know, it's one thing. I don't mind people having contrary to popular belief, I don't care about people having an opinion. State that it's your opinion. I don't care about people having takes as long as they come with receipts and respect. What I do take issue with is when people are just having something to say something. You ain't even watched the content, but you got something to say and all that. They get on my that's the one get on my nerves. Put the rules up for a minute. Any new people. You think the Valkyries finna beat the Fever ass tonight, huh? The Fever better decide if they're gonna play defense. Yeah, please. Yeah, make sure y'all got your prescriptions in. Hey, team's hooping. Everybody's hooping. Everybody's hooping right now. Gabby Burton Company beat the Fever in Valhalla. Valhalla's a tough place to play. It should be a damn good game. I can't wait. I'm so fucking excited about tonight's games. But it's time for people to stop watching names and box scores and really start watching systems so you can see what's happening out here. If you're only looking at the final score, y'all missing the warning signs. Phoenix ain't out here just losing games, y'all. They are getting stuck. I thought Connecticut was off to a slow start. Connecticut looked like they are in a free fall. Guard players under pressure and the floor spacing is not holding up. Meanwhile, Toronto running, Portland is growing teeth. Portland is, listen, they scrappy. Let me at them. Scrappy dudes. And I'm not gonna forget about Golden State. Golden State, they out here. They guarding like rent do out here. And after I say all of that, right? Indiana, they lighting up scoreboards. Dallas look like they can be dangerous. But at the end of the day, the Aces still got Asia Wilson, which means every conversation still starts with, okay, but who's dealing with her? So it's that we want. I put that out there again and everything. Yeah, free fall. It just stuck. Like, what are y'all doing? Let's go back to yesterday. We saw a team lose. We listen. We gotta be able to understand this. The difference between the team losing because shots didn't fall, and team losing because their structure is fucking broken. Two different conversations. Miss jumper, that's basketball. Bad spacing, that's identity. Cold quarters happen. No off-ball movement is a problem. People complain about the whistles, but when your offense becomes one player trying to create against a loaded defense while everybody else standing around, that's a system problem. If you are a oh no, hold on one second, Jay. If you are or bust type team, you're in trouble in this league. You can't be that. Phoenix is 2-6. On paper, people are like, how in the hell are they struggling? But this is why you gotta watch. This is why you gotta watch the games, right? Talent matters, but it's no spacing, it's no timing, it's no movement, it's no counters. I can't figure out Phoenix, y'all. I can't figure out Phoenix, and I'm talking to y'all about this in these expansive teams because I'm gonna have to update my playoff list here soon. Oh, tonight. Tonight we got some good ones. Now, it's Prime Thursday. It's Prime Thursday, so we got a double header. Vegas at Dallas, Indiana at Golden State. 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So if you need to take a nap so that you can see the end of that second game, right? If you know what I mean, if you need to do that, right? Make sure that you do, because I think Indiana and Golden State is going to be a fun. Everybody, let me see. Make sure everybody's healthy. Leah Boston, everybody's playing tonight. All my game clocks available. That's what I want to know. Okay, fam. You think the Sun are ready for Houston? I told you yesterday. How they walking around in there. I believe if you go in the Connecticut building, they taking signage and shit off the wall, pictures is down. Ain't nobody really putting nothing in their locker. People. I told you they in there doing interviews on Connecticut Sun time. People checking out coaching jobs, other gigs, seeing what's going on in other countries, other leagues. Gotta have a backup. Gotta have a backup. The Mercury never fixed their offseason needs since Satu walked out the building. Since they drugged Satu off the floor, let's be words matter. Words matter. And that young lady saying that she leaving her own protection, those words were interesting to me. Those words were interesting to me. Drug her off the floor. Like the way my last visions of Satu Sabally on the floor for the Phoenix Mercury was terrible. Terrible. It cost her unrivaled league season. So no, I'll tell you what's wrong with Phoenix. They don't have a closer, and they don't have another more than two good ball handlers. And sadly, Kai Copper is not the same player she used to be. I'm not ready to believe that Kai Copper is not the same player she used to be. I'm just not. I'm not ready to believe that on Kai. Jay, I'm be honest. I'm not ready to believe that on Kai. I'm not ready to believe that on Kai because I just don't think that Kai's been paired. I don't think that Kai's been paired with the right team. Right? I felt like when Kai first got to Phoenix, she was like, yes, we getting these. They giving us the pregame meals. We got action at that. And I felt like she was locked in on Phoenix. I feel like the worst thing that happened to Kai Copper, and we can talk about this in beat me up in the chat if you want to, was that she went there and played with Diana Taurasi and BG. Because it was games that Kai was ready to play, and BG and Diana Taurasi had no intention of playing. Go back and watch the season. Go back and watch the season. Then you had was that Sophie Cunningham that was over there, and you had the behind the scenes shit going on over there. There was a lot going on over there. But I don't know. And I know people say Kai wouldn't want to go to Chicago again. Kai said it ain't nothing like a Chicago summer. I'm just saying Kai consider Chicago for a summer with the people that are there. I don't know. I don't think that Phoenix is the place for Kai Copper. And I'm hoping like hell that Kai Copper is in this league to go and play in Philly when that organization opens up. So that's my plan for Kai Copper. Find some place to stick around that's cool enough until Philly open, because I really ain't feeling Kai in Phoenix like I did last year. Yeah, I think they bet on the wrong. I think they bet on the wrong plan. Keisha Posey was good. Do I think Angel should have went to Dallas? No. I don't. Is that what people are saying? People that Angel should have went to Dallas? No. I think Atlanta is the perfect city for Angel. I mean, it starts with A. It's got black excellence all over it. It's a hot market. She has opportunities to connect with all types of off the court collaborations, businesses, brands. She can bring her motion there. I think it's a match made in heaven. It's a match made in heaven. It was like, okay, that's where she going. It works. It fits. Do it. Is that what people are saying? That Angel should have went to Dallas? Why? Okay, let me see. Picks are Dallas and the Valks. That's who you got tonight. Okay. Uh, did you speak when you came in, or you just came in talking? I'm serious about y'all. We can't follow the rules. I know the rules floating at the bottom. Did you speak when you came in? I know you've been here before, Commissioner Kai. I follow the rules. No yet. No yet. You ain't been around in a while, so I don't know. I don't know where the internet streets you've been in. You know, don't come in my house and don't wipe your feet before you come in here. Speak. You come in this motherfucker, come in here just hollering, telling somebody what you think. Speak. God damn it. Alonzo, what's happening? Copper really hasn't been around a good team since DT. I don't think that was a good team. If Kai Copper go back to Chicago, the league better watch out because that's all Chicago missing. I would love for Kai to go back. I'm serious. The Dream has a coaching problem and Howard needs to play better. Ryan Howard needs to play better. Okay. You was just asking. Oh yeah, no. I think I like where Angel is at. I think that's great for the league and everything. Phoenix has no defenders outside of AT. Too much put on AT and Kai to deliver for the squad. Their defense really is the issue causing they're scoring more than last season. Yeah, but they let people score more than last season too. But here's the thing. Was Satu that big of a difference on defense? Is it just Satu or is it the no Westfield and the no Sammy Wickham? How much does Sammy Wickham coming back fix what Phoenix has going on? I'm not clear that it does. I don't know that the Sky has an identity problem as much as the Sky has to figure out how they have a field of Rakia Void problem. I think they know exactly who they are. They're a defensive team. Yeah, Commissioner Kai, what's happening? You came in hot, ain't you? All good, fam. Since we talking about Chicago, let's keep talking about Chicago. Yeah, I know it's been a long time, fam. It's all good. Watching the game yesterday, Mercury might need a trade, don't they? They just seem there to be there. Like, even when they go on a run, it still doesn't feel like they have momentum. Like, I don't know. You know, excuse me. And maybe it's because people are still coming back, but they seem more like a group of coworkers than a team, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? A group of coworkers than a team. I don't know. And you don't have to be. Listen, I'm not saying everybody got to go spending the night at each other's house and going to the movies and out to the club. I'm not saying that you got to do that. But it just seemed like they more of a, hey, how you doing? Punch the clock. You know, I'm here from 8 to 5. I don't know. It's not a chemistry there. I would say they need more of a identity. Angel's where she needs to be. I agree. KKS, what's happening? Teach me dance. So what's up? Just need to get the ball to Camilla, keep playing scrappy defense, and get another on the wing. Well, they also had they. I think the game looks different too if Jaquez was available. Jaquez is an important piece of what they do. She seemed to be one of the voices in a huddle, especially since Rakia went down. 111 to 104 mean wasn't nobody playing no defense though, for real. Is Toronto ahead of schedule, y'all? Are they ahead of schedule? Are they right on time? And let's talk Nayara Sabli. Nayara Sabli. Is she trying to become a matchup problem this season? Is she trying to become a matchup problem this season? Kelsey Andrews look healthy, ready to go. Sorry about that, y'all. So yeah, Commissioner Kai, I cannot wait to see Kelsey get active. I can't wait to see all the Gamecocks. Middle of June can't get here soon enough to start hearing about and seeing the content come from what this group of Gamecocks is getting ready to do. It can't get here fast enough. Cannot get here fast enough. This guy not healthy is also not healthy. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, you're not really sold on the tempo. What are you not sold on? What part aren't you sold on? I really want to know that one. Let me know. No difference at all. It's also going to be the issue in New York. Satu and Sabrina are liabilities on defense. Oh, Ifeevich and Benaya are not on the floor, and their perimeter defense will be suspect. You say, oh, I hadn't identified Satu as a defense problem. Let's talk about that. Well, no. Jeremy, we're not going to talk about this right now. Bring your hot take. Bring this hot take to fan court. We'll talk about it then. The problem with this guy is what direction are they going in 1 minute? They play defense, the next they don't. Also, Coach Tyler doesn't run sets for Camilla. I don't know that he doesn't run sets for Camilla because Camilla is top 5 in PER, and we've seen her scoring. We've seen that go up. They're not consistent with it. Gotta figure that part out. Jane Green, thank you for the super sticker, fam. Way to start the morning. Appreciate the support, fam. Appreciate the support. The tempo isn't gonna win any more than 20 games if you relying on your $1 million backcourt to do that every night. They may make a trade, but is 20 games bad? MJ, dude, will you respond to the messages? Respond to the messages. What's happening? Got some pics, buddy. Respond to your messages, please, sir. Still working and lurking. I'm not sold on their front court, and their bench is also suspect too. But they're also an expensive team. So I'm not saying that I'm not saying they're perfect. I'm saying it look like they trying to figure out their plan. I guess what I'm trying to give them time to see is do we think Sykes, Mabry, and Rice work on the floor together? How much different are the tempo from the Fever besides the tempo not having Clark? Oh, they're a lot different because they don't have Aaliyah Boston, they don't have Raymond Johnson, they don't have Kelsey Mitchell. They're a lot different to me. But tell me what you see. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I need to know. I'm trying to get you on fan court today at 3:30. I got questions for you, sir. I need you to hit me up. What is this? Wait a minute. Oh, it's baseball picks. Okay. Yeah, let me know what y'all mean. What you mean by that? But my question to the chat is: do those three players work together for Toronto on the floor? Can they? Is that what they're building around? A Mabry, Sykes, Rice backcourt wing group. I just saw a few Chicago Sky fans blaming Camilla for only having 2 points when the team is not getting her at least 20 touches. A game, not just to shoot, but to facilitate the offense. Yeah, we talked. I wish you'd have been here last night. So we talked about that. Okay, let's I see where you at. So Camilla she was 1 for 5 last night, I think. 5 touches. I know you wanted to see like 20, 30 touches or something. I want to see, I was saying like 15 to 18. But I agree like you that Camilla can be like 25, like I 25 and 15 any night she wants to. Any night she wants to. She's a great passer. But it's like you say, they want Camilla to do this, and this. Demand the ball. Doesn't matter if I'm demanding the ball if you're not going to give me, if they're not giving me the ball. I don't know what happened in Chicago last night. And this is, listen, is it Taylor? Is that Taylor? Is that her name? Oh, make sure I don't mess it up. It's still early in the morning. I'm still getting my medicine in. Was she 9 of 22 or something like that yesterday? Let me make sure I get this right. Hold on. I got the World Wide Web in front of me. Great. Appreciate you, sir. Man, what the score is that? What are my scores? Hold on. Sably had a great game, too. I just got to give her that. I don't know what happened in Chicago where, Sydney Taylor went 9 of 22. She had 22 shots and she had 27 points. That's great. But it took 22 shots to get it. And then she took 22 shots in 23 minutes of playing basketball. That's almost a shot for every minute that she was on the floor. Help me understand that, y'all. 3 of 12 from 3. It can work if they play defense together. Okay. You see it. You see. Okay. You see them. Okay. Naira Sably is a good player when healthy. The concern with her is she can't stay on the floor. The tempo needs a player like Sably, especially with their front court injured. I mean, Sably helped New York close out in the championship. Like Stewie gets a lot of that credit, but I'm not gonna act like Sably didn't step up and do some stuff if I remember correctly. Right? So I understand. I don't know. Let me ask y'all this, because I haven't watched them all the way. Are one of the Sably sisters more healthier than the other? Does one tend to have more availability than the other? Or are they about the same? Tell me that. Camilla doesn't get consistent touches. That's a coaching problem, bottom line. In the sense that what? You feel like the coach should be sitting them, or you ain't doing what I'm saying? 20 to 25 touches, half of them don't even have to be shots. It benefits Chicago most of the time. It should. With her surveying, I agree. Basketball IQ, that's the other thing. It isn't even just that she's a good passer. It's that she has a high basketball IQ. She's gonna make a smart play. Basketball to Camilla Moore. She's open a lot in the paint. Who was that last night that they did a good job? Was that the Mystics last night? I want to say that was Lauren Betts. It was Lauren Betts that I saw them having the patience that I want them to have with Camilla. Like they let Lauren post and repost. It's like a lost art. Let Camilla post. First of all, it frustrates me to no end because half the time they try to pass her the goddamn ball before she's even completely posted and sealed, or they miss her when she's sealed, when she's perfectly sealed and don't even give her the damn ball. But they don't allow her to post and then repost. Okay, I got it, and give it back out. Okay, I'm gonna repost and let me see what I'm working with this time. They got to have a little bit more patience. I don't understand why it's such. I get tired of the hot potato type of basketball. The hot potato it's still we got a shot clock. Let's use it. But breathe. Title Marsh's pressure last night. He spoke about giving Sydney more opportunities and attempting more threes as a team. Please just attempt more twos. A high percentage is not always a good shot. Well, I mean, but it's listen, if they're falling, then it makes sense. If they're falling. But when you're 3 of 12, if you shoot March the 12th for threes, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. They're a pretty good free throw shooting team though. Sheesh, they only missed four free throws. Toronto too, they only missed 5. Good free throw shooting team. 731. Yikes. That's gruesome. That's fucking gruesome. But got to get something from JC Sheldon. Got to be able to have Camila Cardoso have more than 5 shot attempts. And we can talk about touches too, MJ, but more than 5 shot attempts. I noticed the issue with Taylor from the preseason. She has potential and can get buckets, but she has to clean up her shot selections. Yeah. Yep. And back to AB point, it could be just coaching there. Chicago has picked up the pace to score more, which leaves bigs out of the initial attack most of the time. It leaves but MJ. What I saw yesterday, and maybe yesterday was, maybe I need to pay a little bit, watch a few more games and really focus in on this, key in on this. But I thought I saw yesterday when Elizabeth Williams took the floor, when E-Dub took the floor, I want to say that I saw at least 2 or 3 possessions in a row where they intentionally went inside to Elizabeth Williams. And I don't understand, where in the hell does that intention go when Camila Cardoso hits the floor? Like, I don't. This isn't a knock on. This isn't a knock on E Will, right? But like, she hits the floor and you're like, oh man, 6'3", my 6'3" out there. I got a hitter. I got a feeder. And then 6'7" hits the floor and you're like, maybe not. The other thing I'm going to say about Chicago's offense now that Azare has been added on the floor is, if the plan is to have Azare on the inside and Camila standing out at the 3-point line, yuck. I hate it. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. That doesn't benefit Chicago at all. That's not what we're looking for, right? If anything, wouldn't it make more sense to have Azare out closer to the 3-point line and Camila inside? Seems like Azare shoots the 3 more often than Camila, but I don't know. Yeah, help me make it make sense. When Camila seals right at the hoop, but they don't pass her the ball. Yeah. So that is 2 main culprits to Camila not being used effectively. Fast break play, leaving Camila out. Lack of touches at the high post, top of the key, and initial seal at the hoop. But here's the thing, though. Even on a fast break play, sometimes Camila's down the floor with her hand up and they don't hit her. Like, you can hit Camila Cardoso in stride. Don't be scared. I don't know if they need to go back and like watch some Camila Cardoso highlights. I don't know. I'm not clear what it is about the inability to be able to understand how to have an effective Camila Cardoso. When you go back and look at the things she's been able to do, both, I mean, at South Carolina and China, I don't get it. You would love for Cloud to lead the second unit and close out the game. So let me ask you this: when Dejanay Carrington is healthy, is she a starter? Is the thought that she's a starter? And I'm asking this because I want to I'm trying to get a really good understanding of what should really make up the second team. That's what I was saying. Why was Camila always on the wing? Yeah. Hey y'all, like, Camila can shoot the 3, but is that the most effective place for y'all to have her? Camila compared to Williams. Why would Williams get more touches per minute than Camila? Aggressiveness can't be mismatched purposes for obvious reasons. I don't know. I'll go back and look. Seemed like she was. It didn't appear that she was doing she was being any more aggressive than Camila. Maybe it was just the way that they defend against E Will. I don't know. maybe when you got some time, maybe we can go back, or maybe we can go back and take a look at the game and have a discussion about it. He's getting more of those opportunities that should be given to Camilla. Yeah, well. I saw the miss Camilla rim running twice the last game, but hit Williams on the run for the same pass and shot. It got to make it make sense. So to me, then is that coaching? Is that trust? Is that what is that? Okay, so DJ Carrington comes in and started at the 2. So that sits down Natasha Cloud. Okay. And then when Jaquez is healthy, does Jaquez go back to the starting lineup, or is Jaquez really just starting, but actually a part of the second unit? So second unit would look more like Cloud, Jaquez, Koulibaly, or Taylor, right? But I saw Koulibaly and Taylor out there on the floor at the same time. Will? Well, I guess Banham maybe. I don't, like I said, I feel like Banham is more of a specialist on this team when it's in full strength. Fascinating. The does it make a difference if Camilla's on the floor more with Elizabeth Williams or Azurá Stevens? Does it matter? For me, DJ Carrington. I'm sorry if I didn't say it. DJ Carrington is a starter for me. She's a starter for me because when I look at the team, she's the anchor of the perimeter defense. She's the anchor of the perimeter defense. The excitement for me is like DJ Carrington anchoring the perimeter defense and Camilla anchoring the interior defense. Such a problem. It's a new kind of seatbelt game. It's a big and tall kind of. A big and small, but DJ not really small, but you know what I mean. Kind of seatbelt game. I love it. DC needs to start at the 2. Okay, coaching. I'm not gonna put it all on trust. Okay. Is that Williams is more aggressive on offense? Camilla can pass up shots when we think she should be more aggressive. Okay. I think DJ could be a starter, but I think her coming off the bench could help her ease into playing again. Also lead the bench unit. Well, when I'm talking about DJ starting, I'm talking about fully healthy DJ. I think fully healthy DJ, and especially with not having a Rakia out there, I think it's important that they set the defensive tone early. They with the way that this roster is currently constructed, they have to set the defensive tone early. And they have to come out taking people's cookies. This team right here has to be built to get kills. What is it? 3 kills in a row? Like they have to be built to get that. That's what they have to be out here getting scrapping. They got to be out here scrapping. Natasha Cloud can get downhill at times to score for you, but I don't feel like they've done enough to replace what Rakia's offensive productivity was. It's a trust issue. Maybe it's something in practice that we're not seeing. Okay. Definitely a starter for DJ. For me too. Excuse me. Starting player in the dub. Start the team better coming off the bench and filling holes. Okay. So yeah, but Banham's not, and that's what I mean. Fully healthy. I don't think that Banham is really there to be your backup point guard or really be there to play a whole lot of defense. Banham is there to, I believe, shoot the ball, catch and shoot. Passing up shots, or is it her making the right play and seeing someone open on the corner or the side? I'm gonna go back and watch because I wonder, is Camilla too trusting of players that aren't finishing plays that she's kicking out? I don't know. Maybe she doesn't have the shooters that she's used to having around her. It's interesting. Some of these things that y'all saying, I have to go back and watch. Now I'm gonna be looking at Chicago Sky with a different eye. Let's talk about it. after a couple games. You need that defense, especially her and Skylar on the floor together, will help the squad later on the season. Have Camilla posted up in the short corner threes area on some sets. Let me say that again. Yeah, that's what I was saying, MJ. That's what, to me, if you're gonna put one of your bigs there, put the big that typically shoots threes there. So that will put Azare over there. At this point, who should we trust more right now? Toronto system or Chicago system? Who should we trust more right now? Well, y'all tell me that, I'm gonna start this conversation about the Portland Fire, the scrappy dudes. Listen, this might be the loudest early season noise. I don't even know if I want to say it's noise because it could be true. Like, I'm not demeaning it when I say noise, but nobody saw Portland Fire at 5-3. I know the hell I didn't. I'm gonna be honest and tell you, I didn't see the Portland Fire at 5-3. Remember, go back, check my content. I was like, I don't know what the hell they doing. I don't believe it. Throw it all away. I'm not buying it. They already firing people. It's not gonna work over there. They already messing up. But shout out to them for, and I'm gonna say this again, and I said it the other day, for being able to recognize that something wasn't working, pivot, and still be able to keep the main thing, the damn main thing. Like, shout out to them. Meanwhile, the Connecticut Sun, I told y'all, half of them is probably on their way to wherever they headed to since they blowing that thing up. But the Connecticut Sun at 1-8, I didn't see that shit coming either. It's just being totally honest. I did not see 1-8 coming for the Connecticut Sun. What you got, MJ? Bantam had 11 shots in 13 minutes, and it was a 3 that she missed. Where's that? 8 made threes in the game season that she was traded for it. They said that only happened once a season, man. As Ray should be the one out there. That Sky even run high-low yet this season. With their bigs, they did, and it was working. I saw some high-low action with the bigs. You trust Toronto system more? They are new and they have to stick to a formula. Chicago's trying to figure things out yet again. Yeah, but this isn't necessarily by their own doing. Like, this isn't necessarily by their own doing, but they need to make the right move. I know I was looking at Onyuedi, and I was like, damn, Chicago could have used that. Got Copper could have used that. So many different so much different talent that they ran off that they could totally use now. Puppy power, the scrappy dudes. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Uncle Scooby. Come on, Uncle Scooby. Chicago Sky's defensive rotations is still a full step slow too at times, but then at times they have really good defensive team, really good defense. Like, they've got to figure this out. They've got to figure this out. I agree though. Defense is not consistent enough. But at one point, were they top 5 defense in the league? Remind me, y'all. I told y'all that Portland was rising. Connecticut is in a free fall. I don't know why the Portland Fire coach reminds me. He looks like somebody that I saw on Dateline. That's when I see him every time. That's why I say that. But I shout out to him, man. He has that team playing like a team that understands exactly what the hell it is. They not overcomplicating shit. They not trying to prove that they fancy. They are finding what works and then making you stop it. Hard hat, lunch pail group, and I am liking it. The fourth quarter, they had a 21-11 run. A 21-11 run. Yeah, she looked straight like a Dateline. Somebody I seen on Dateline. Straight up. A 21-11 run. How did they do it? High ball screen. again and again and again and again. Their basketball discipline is crazy. Week by week switches, yeah. But they okay, yeah, that was top, that's what I said, top 5. Okay. And I know we can get bored sometimes when it's the same action over and over again. If the defense can't stop it, keep running it though. Make them prove they can adjust, and that's all that they do. Make a team prove that they can adjust. Make them prove that they can communicate. Make the guards make them prove the guards can fight over. And Connecticut couldn't prove it. Carla Lake, Mr. Potential himself brought Carla Lake in the mansion late one night. And I was like, I don't want to hear about that shit, Mr. Potential. I don't want to hear. I'm trying to tell you. And this is why he's Mr. Potential. If you know, you know. But every one of the international players that he identified are having success in the dub. Carla Lake being one of them. She looking like a problem. And I don't even think Carla Lake start, do she? I ain't even paid attention. Hold on, let me see something. Let me check in and see if Fam even start. Oh, it's that they wouldn't have had all 5 of these games on at the same damn time either. Oh, yeah, no, she start. Okay. I think she came off the bench coming back from injury the other day. Okay, so, but 20 points. But it's the way she changed speed. In the pick and roll, y'all. She got a little gear shift in that thing. She might slow you down, freeze you. She might hesitate. She can get in the paint. Yeah, she been balling. Half pint too short. What's good, fam? The son taking for Juju and Hannah sweepstakes. Shit, they better hurry up. I don't know. Well, okay. Okay. I guess they want to get Juju Houston. All right. I mean, she does everything she needs to do to be able to create the offense for Portland. On the other side of the ball, right? We had Anissa Morrow, who had 13 points, 13 rebounds, production, fight, physicality. I told you, she's gonna fight no matter what. Anissa Morrow's gonna fight. Somebody needs to trade for Anissa Morrow. I'm gonna say it again. This is my hot take today. Somebody needs to trade for Anissa Morrow. If Anissa Morrow is still sitting on the Connecticut Sun after the trade deadline, somebody's executive fucked up. Period. Period. There's no reason to waste her there. Her fight, her production, her want to. So mama was good. Did you think the dream need to get her? Somebody need to get her. I don't know. Phoenix, somebody, I don't know. Chicago, somebody, I don't know. But I mean, it ain't even that it's not even that they're not using her, Yolanda Wells. Why waste 13 points and 13 rebounds if you're gonna go 1 in 39 or 1 in 43? Like, what are we doing? Go get her. They turned the ball over 18 times yesterday. 18 times. That's the game right there. 18 times. Listen, if your guard play can't handle ball pressure, then ain't nobody, space ain't respected. Ball handlers picking up the dribble too early. They don't know what to do. They ain't got no plan. Wings is out there not giving clean passing angles. Like, what are we doing? Every possession they under stress, and it is the most anxiety filled offensive basketball to have to fucking watch. And that anxiety and stress is turning into turnovers. And y'all know what them turnovers turn into? Runouts. Runouts turn into momentum. Come on, now. Momentum, that's what leads to a 1-8 fucking record. Period. And I hate to say it like that, but that's the truth. And I was rooting for them. I'm like, shit, Connecticut wasn't a trash team last year. I was like, yo, let them get healthy. Do the Connecticut Sun miss Marina Mabrey that much? Do they miss Marina Mabrey that much? Joe Mama, what's happening? I keep her in. No, the young lady is balling. I need for Anisha to be traded to a team that's trying to compete. Please. You understand what I'm saying? Just a little upset about this guy. Maybe they could use Morrow. And they could. They could. I don't know if Morrow will give them everything that they needing to try to replace with Rakia being down, but definitely can help. And that would be her going home. Is that right? Is it Anissa's from that area? Keep me honest. It would be different if it was like, yo, Connecticut, man, they just missing shots. They can't initiate offense. What in the hell is that? This is a 44-game season, man. This shit can get ugly fast if they don't stabilize this thing. If they don't stabilize this thing, it can get ugly fast. But I'm going to ask y'all this question. Chat, y'all let me know this. Is Portland a dangerous early season story in the dub? Are they early season? Are they dangerous? Do they seem dangerous? Or is this just, this is a cute opening frame, ain't really a lot of tape out on you yet. We're going to figure it out. Yes. Yeah, the turnovers were annoying me. It's the defense from Portland at times caused it, and then the rest of the turnovers were just them turning the ball over. Yep. She from Chi-Town. This guy will be home for Morrow. Best time to trade Morrow would be before they get to Houston. That way the team will have more assets from the trade, and Morrow will most likely be on a team that needs her more. Yeah, well, plus from my understanding, everybody may not be going to Houston anyway. They may be blowing this thing up. Some people may be getting left in Connecticut. Some people may be getting shipped out of other places. This is why I said people doing, interviews in the daytime online. People on Zooms at practice. Just leaving out the layup line to go, get ready. All kind of shit. I'm just playing. The team that spent together longer, go figure it out. The team that spent time together longer, gonna figure it out. You better believe it. It's dangerous now, but when other teams start putting it together, it will be a problem. Okay, so when you say when other teams start putting it together, who are those other teams? Let me know. New user, what's good? Like, give me, and this isn't, I'm not locking you into nothing. I just want to know, who are some of those teams that you think right now is like, they're not looking like I thought they were, but just give them a minute, they're going to get it together. Because there's some teams that I thought was going to look okay, that it's like, yeah, I don't think so. I got to redo my playoff list. It's some teams got to answer some questions for me. Los Angeles, I'm looking at you. New York Liberty, I'm looking at you. Who else is on my list? I got to take a look at. LA Liberty. I'm gonna have to probably move Minnesota to my playoff list because I didn't have them there. And Indiana, y'all gonna have to decide: are y'all playing defense or not? Now, who the hell goes get all that defense and just sitting on a goddamn bench? Especially when it's time to close a game. It's tough for Morrow because we know she can rebound, but is she trying to get back to the wing scoring she was doing at DePaul? MJ, I don't care what you call it. 13 and 13. Let me see something. I don't care what she called it. If she can give me, what is she? Let me see what she averages right now. Hold on. Hold on. Right now, Morrow is leading the team in points and rebounds at 11.4 and 9.7 in 24 minutes. With I don't know, with the I mean with just with the tremendous amount of inconsistency around her right now. What would that look like on another team? I don't even know if she has to really get back to a whole lot of wing scoring. If her rebound, if just her rebounding is scoring, they will not be taking all those players to Texas. No, it doesn't seem. It doesn't seem. And I want to say that was Paige's hot take. Potentially, they might be blowing this thing up. It's starting on with Portland, but like I said last night, I want to see deeper into the season when the competition thins and more teams take them serious. So, when do you think teams will start taking them serious? When is the right time to start taking them serious? I want to know. And I'm not picking on you. I'm just wondering. This team shows up. Nobody expected. They were at the bottom of the barrel, and they may still end up there. I don't know. But right now they're 5-3, and if the playoffs started today, they would be in, and the Mystics wouldn't, the Tempo wouldn't, the Sparks wouldn't, the Sky wouldn't, the Storm wouldn't, the Mercury wouldn't, and the Sun wouldn't. So because they middle of the pack right now, we 8 games in. So let me see, 4 more games or so. Let me see. We'll be almost 25%. We'll almost be a quarter of the way into the season. When is the right time to start taking them serious? Lynx is a sleeper team. No one expected this early season, and doing this work without fee speaks volumes. I don't know, Joe Mama. I think, especially for the people here, I got to give credit where credit is due. I didn't have Minnesota in the playoffs. I think everybody else had Minnesota in the playoffs. Let me check. Yeah, I didn't have the Lynx in the playoffs. I think everybody else had the Lynx in the playoffs. Remember asking me about how the Portland Fire was going to look, and I said we have to find out who will have their hands in the pot. Nike, NBA, Portland Trailblazers. I do. Who do you think had their hands in the pot? Okay, good. It's looking ahead of schedule right now. It's looking like they was like, "What's up, Lisa Pugh? Right on time, fam." Right now, Auntie, are they going to upset a lot of folks? Yeah, you better pay attention to them right now, because what you don't want them to do is get some confidence. You don't want them to get no confidence. Let me see, is there anybody really still not playing on their roster? Yeah, that's not what that's not what you want to do. This Friday game is going to be interesting. Friday is going to say a lot about who they are and who they can be. Friday is going to tell us a lot when they play Atlanta. The Portland Fire only going to get better as the season goes on. They are, and that's what I was talking about that confidence. You don't want them to start feeling themselves. You understand? Like, oh, what? Shit, we is kind of good, though. Our defense at the 3-point line needs work. Rebounding had gotten better. Still early. You know what? I'm going to say this, Jeremy. I'm going to say this. The Lynx, I got to give the Lynx credit, and I got to give Olivia Miles credit for this. The Lynx look better than I expected them to look right now. Right? Let me see what's the standings. Like I said, I didn't have them in the playoffs, and right now they are number 1, I believe. 5-2. Is that right? Lynx number 1 now. But they seem fragile. So, and I understand. I'm not wishing an injury on anyone. But every time somebody go down, Kayla McBride, she okay? Is she okay? I am not convinced that the Minnesota Lynx have. And tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not convinced. It's like I don't know. And maybe when Dork and them get back, do they have enough Is the bench deep enough for next woman up? Is the bench deep enough for next woman up? That's what I want to know about Minnesota, to be able to carry you all where it is that you intend to go this season. Miles is more than well. I would say more than well, right? I would say more than well. Like Miles is playing damn good offensive basketball. Now the defense, I'm not going to talk about. You know what I mean? I'm not going to talk about the defense, but they're doing a good job of taking care of the deficiencies there as a team. The Fire have a number of players that are interchangeable. This is what I've seen so far this season. Versatility in the dub leads to success. It could be one trade away from going on a real run. Coach Reed, because she's a proven X's and O's coach. It's just the finishing of seasons that has hurt her in the dub. As of late, you mean in the last 9 years? Like, has Cheryl Reed won since Asia was in college? Somebody tell me. Help me remember. I don't remember. I could be misremembering. Emily! What's up, fam? How goes today? That's what I'm talking about. I don't think the Lynx bench is deep enough right now, but I think it will be by the trade deadline. And then just like that, I asked a motherfucking question. And guess what? Emily! Just like that, they bench got deeper. T. McCown signed with the Lynx. T. McCown signed with the Lynx. Bench just got deeper. I was just talking about their bench. They was like, you was worried about the bench. We was worried about the bench. You didn't think the bench looked okay. We didn't know if the bench looked okay. Bam! We put something else on our bench. Wow. Oh, that's that breaking news sound. Hold on one more time for y'all. You ain't never been here for breaking news? Yeah, that's breaking news. Man, we got sound effects over here. Don't trip. Want to see how feed will work with mouse. Hey, here's the thing. I mean this with all the respect. That y'all feel like she's that she's due. This team is 5-2, first in the Western Conference, and doing this with people coming in and out of the lineup. A whole lot of Kayla McBride go down. It's look like she hurt. A whole lot of Olivia Miles. Courtney Williams been playing her ass off. She needs to just come and fit in. See how she gonna work. She come and work. What you mean? Come and work. We 5-2. We are 5-2 right now. So you need to try to fit in. Get in where you fit in, homie. Get in where you fit in. And the other part of why you have to get in where you fit in is because if you could do it, I wouldn't be here. If you could have led them to a championship, they wouldn't need me. But here I am. So you're gonna have to get to the back and do what's working. If that's her team like that, and if she really want what she say she want there, then that's what she'll do. If she signed a 1-year deal and she's planning on leaving, then who knows what this looks like. And we don't have our full team. I know that Cheryl will make a trade this season. We need to learn to adjust at certain times when it's not going well, I think is what you're saying. Yeah, that's 6-7. Lynx. Okay. You see what I'm saying? I like that signing. You like that signing a lot? Okay. See what I'm saying? My chat better than yours. Bam, just like that. Feast off. The Lynx really don't even need her. Let's be for real. See? I didn't want to say all of that, but that was my point. She better get in where she fit in. Get along and be getting along. You understand what I'm saying? That's a good pickup for Minnesota. Minnesota on offense will give McCown more opportunity than she had in Dallas. And it will. And it's still 6-7, right? It's going to have us compete. You trust Cheryl? Still has to come together. Yeah, it's still levels to this. I agree. I have Minnesota in the playoffs as a 4th, 5th seed. So there's that. You did. That's what I said. I got to go back and look at my list. There's a few teams I'm going to have to move around. There's a few teams I'm also going to have to move around. Oh, goodness. Sorry. What else did I want to talk to you about? Oh, I wanted to talk Las Vegas and Dallas. I got some questions for the chat, I think, on this one. I got some questions for the chat. I want to know from the chat, in this game, Vegas and Dallas, who is going to control the pace? Who do y'all got controlling the pace? Vegas or Dallas? Put it in the chat for me. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, my bad, fam. I am back. Roster constructions for the strength teams look better than some of the established teams so far. Aces all the way. Okay. I got Aces getting the bounce back win, but I do think this is going to be a highly competitive game, and Dallas will probably keep it close up until the 3rd. How you got Dallas keeping it close? Let's talk about it. How you got them keeping it close? I'll say the Aces, due to the fact that Dallas starting lineup hasn't had the best starts to a lot of their games. So I can see Aces controlling the pace for the most part. Yeah, I would love to see a signature JO game. I would love to see a signature JO game. Just JO hooping on both sides of the ball. I know her She's been struggling with the shot and been doing a lot of other stuff for the team. But I would love to see Jackie just go off one of them purple scrunchy Jackie games. Enrique might be out tonight, which is not good for your fantasy team. Oh, good. Oh no, did I say that out loud? Oh, I must be playing you. I'm not playing you in fantasy anymore. I already lost to you, I think. Let's see. Did I lose to you? I think I lost to you already. I know I lost to Rob. I'm glad you made me think about that too. Let me see what's going on with my squad. Oh, not a lot. I need to do something. I got some people active tonight. We'll see. Oh, look, Enrique and Paige might be out tonight. Never mind. Enrique and Paige? Bro, that might not even be watchable. Oh, look. I need some. Where my breaking news? Emily. Is Emily still in here? Emily, can I get a fact check on that, please? No Paige, no Enrique? That might change my shekels and everything today. Oh, look. He might. Oh no. I can change a lot of things. I can change a lot of things right now. Dang, I might gotta find something else to watch at 8 o'clock. I'm just teasing y'all. We playing. I'm watching. Are we? I'm playing you right now. Okay. Okay. I must have just played Coach Coleman. It must have been Coach Coleman I just played. Okay. I was trying to figure out. No, it was. I had back to back problems going on. I was trying to figure out. I'm trying to keep up with my fantasy better. Okay, this is our first matchup. Okay, Enrique questionable illness. WBB, thank you, fam. Enrique and Paige, game time decisions. Damn it. Paige probable with knee. Okay. Alana doubtful with illness. Her defense is sick as fuck. They don't want her to play. I'm sorry. They like, yeah, we straight. Your defense sick as hell. We straight on you. And no, she feel better, but nope. Nobody wasn't guarding Asia, but nobody wasn't gonna guard Asia anyway. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would get right guard Asia anyway. yeah. The hell, yeah. I bet she ain't playing. I'm telling y'all, listen. Okay, this is what I want y'all to listen. Chat for real. I think I'm on to something right now. Every time Asia get ready to show up, somebody got an illness or injury or something that pop up out of nowhere. Right? Okay, keep watching. Smalls the one was good. Atlanta wasn't gonna play much anyway. Not at all. Not no defense anyway. That's for sure. MJ, I got a plus 13,000 12 pick parlay going in on MLB today with a 50% boost. Okay, just letting you know. Just letting you know. Okay. HOF at baby. Let's go. Okay, back to basketball. They don't want their Code Depoy to get 40 points dropped on her. Listen, y'all might as well just drop the Depoy. Y'all might as well just drop the Depoy. She's cold. You need to make her cold everywhere she wanted to be, but it's not a defensive player of nothing. Not a year, not the week, not the day, none of that. None of that. Showstopper, what's happening? None of that. And this season proves it. everybody was like, she was the defensive player of the year last year because she was the anchor of the best defense in the league. She left. Minnesota still playing defense just fine, and she can't stop a goddamn coat. She can't stop a nose run, like I said with Mucinex yesterday. So Tip or Kia going to be ill when the Aces get the ball on Sunday. You think it's gonna be one of them? Who supposed to see Asia? That's Nakase. I don't know. Maybe not in Golden State. We'll watch though. Let's pay attention. Let's pay attention to them. But I saw BG ain't played. Ryan had to have a seat. Who finna have a seat now? Yeah, plus 13,000. It's plus. Let me see. Let me keep him in the slip. Yeah. When I put my booster on there, plus 13, 3, 4, 9, something like that. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. The league better not ever disrespect Asia like that again. They really have a lot of Smith next to hers. It was more than a shame. It was a shame. It was a travesty. It was a mockery. It was a Travis mockery. If you know, you know. Heck, who guarded CC? Nobody. Nobody. Y'all just said Paige knee hurt, huh? Maybe Zaza. Odyssey. I forgot Odyssey. I guess Odyssey will be on CC. And the crazy part is we still heading to the backcourt. Yeah, Flatbush. Yeah. Emily came through with that breaking news for us. MJ is plus 8,843 without the boost. Still not bad. Still not a bad pick. 12 pick parlay. Hits, strikeouts. Hits and strikeouts. Hits and strikeouts. Hits and strikeouts. Hits and strikeouts. All right, well, back to this Aces game. Does Dallas need? Well, I was gonna say, do Dallas need Enrique to go nuclear? But this could be ugly. Do I feel Angel need to talk to sports psychology? No, I'm not gonna say that I think that I feel like she needs to. I feel like Angel has just employed a support group around her that just that makes sure she's taking care of her mental health, her physical health, and her overall wealth. And so I believe that if there's a therapist, if a talk with a therapist is needed, then there's one available for her. I'm not gonna say that I think she's talked to a therapist, but I believe that she does everything she needs to do to take care of her all of those things. More reps, just catch and shoot. No dribbling, please. No dribbling, catch and shoot. I got you. If Asia dropped 25 or more, can Dallas win this game? I'm just looking for our defense to get organized and consistent. Once we do that, it's up. The scoring, they can't stop our scoring, but once we really just put our clamp defense in, Remember that? Defense ain't gonna be able to breathe. Inhale. Like that. That's how these offenses is gonna be around here. Angels just need more games to figure it out. Always takes WNBA at least 10 games to start looking like good basketball consistently. I think Angel will be fine. Any news on CC, y'all? Was CC hurt? Let me know. Let me know, y'all. CC playing tonight. Thank you. Yeah, I hadn't heard anything about her not playing. So good there. Listen, this is about half court power. All we got to do is dominate that, and we win the game. Hollywood hooping. Y'all ready to talk fever vouch? So was I right? Did I read the chat correct? Most people got the Fever losing tonight. Is that what y'all said? Y'all got vouch tonight in Valhalla on late game. This is an identity game, I think. Indiana coming in as the top offense, but are they really that? Hold on one second. Can the Fever play defense? What? Yeah, if they let the defense off the bench, they got defense on the bench. White Wolf, what's up, fam? I think the Valks about to get the Fever back. CC has a tough time playing in hostile environments. So, do you think they force CC on the floor, or do they sit her down? Does she become unplayable? Let me know. What do you think? All right, my bad, go. Okay, so you got Golden State getting a lick back tonight. Listen, is it gonna be a close game? I'm trying to figure out my. You think it's gonna be a close game or a blowout? I'm figuring out my shekels. Shot checking definitely should get her to sit down, but not coming off the ball should get her sat down too. She wouldn't have to shot check her; she would come off the ball. It's as simple as that. But the Fever have to go through Aaliyah Boston to win this game. They got to play great defense, and Boston got to dominate. If they play the right players, put deep Gamecocks on the floor. Had a large sample size of the Fever on the road, so we will see how the Fever prevent that crash out by some of their players. Sit her down. I'm not even letting you get to crash out spot. What are we crashing out for? This girl, sit down. She should have her minutes reduced if they need defense to win games. She needs to play way less minutes. Well, maybe that's coming. So what's a good amount of minutes? I don't even know if it's her minutes. When should her minutes come? Let's talk about that. When should it be CC time? I think it's gonna be a close game. Down to the wire. The last 3 minutes. Hold on. Wait a minute. What is Las Vegas saying? Let's see where you at. Okay. They got Las Vegas Aces in 5.5. You're right, Jay. They got it as a pick'ems. 1.5 points. But you say the Valks. You say the Valks pull this thing out in Ball Holler. Come on, I'm rearranging my fantasy team based on what you're saying too. So you need to be right. Don't try to mess me up. Don't be trying to mess me up. I'm talking to you, Jay. Cece herself said they were targeting her in the fourth. Have you watched their post-game presser for that game yet? No. They were targeting you. What are you going to do about that? Teach me dance. Now, do I need to go watch it or give me the cliff notes? What did she say? I do need to go sit and watch some pressers, though. I do need to get some pressers in. Damn it. I don't know who CC22 is. I don't know who the capital CC22 is over here. Capital CC Kennedy Carter. She wear 23. But if you talking about lowercase CC, okay. The problem is, if it is Caitlin you talking about, the problem would be her walking in thinking that she could conquer Valhalla by herself. Yeah, don't mess up the shekels. See, if she walks in thinking that she can conquer ball holler herself, that could be the worst thing for Indiana. I see you, fam. Sit my bag, I got you. They pleasure in Clark, right? It looks like. PH, what's happening? I won't be talking about Cess since I'd only play her if Fever were winning by like 20. Okay. She should come in the third quarter. Wow. Damn. They target Asia every game. Oh, no. KKS not targeting like that. Targeting her on, picking on her on defense. Picking on her on defense because she can't defend. I think is what we were. That's the targeting I was talking about. Is she supposed to be the best player on the team? Is that who she is? How important is Kelsey Mitchell? How important is Kelsey Mitchell in this thing? Oh no, y'all got to take my next. Talking about they were targeting me on the floor. It's like the hamburgerless ham. They keep following me around the store. Stop playing. I ain't got time. Should never be the most important player on the Fever team. Important in what way? I guess. I'm just saying from her fans and the media perspective, if she's supposed to be the best player, she wouldn't be getting picked on defense. Oh, well, I don't think that she's expected to play defense. So then there's that part. So this is the dilemma that they find themselves in. Oh, yeah, thank you. Have pint too short for the PSA. Thank you. Important as a best player. See, I don't think that she's their best player, though. I am fully of the belief that the best player on the Indiana Fever team name is Aaliyah Boston. If Kelsey Mitchell wasn't on this team, Fever fans would be trying to trade and fire everyone but CC. Really? Tell me why. What's up, Missy? You don't think the Fever fans have bought into Aaliyah Boston yet? If they start hunting CC and Fever games too, international crash outs are frowned upon. Don't KKS. Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope. Oh, it would be nothing like hearing the commentation around the commentary, I should say, around an international crash out. The most impactful player on the Fever is AB because she did everything on the court for them. KM is their best offensive player. I would say CC is their best passer. That's why I say AB is the best player because she's a complete player. She does everything on both sides of the ball. I agree. Kelsey Mitchell is probably their most best offensive threat. CC, best passer. I don't know. I've seen Raven throw some dimes. So I don't know. Logo 3 shooter for sure. Maybe the flashy pass. I don't know. Essential for the Fever. KM. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Remember what AB brought to that team too, the year before Clark got there. So I appreciate Kelsey, but Kelsey ain't guarding shit either. Yes, the Lynx picked up Tierra McCown. Michelle, aka 85 Fly. What's happening? My happiest day of my life would be today. She has a crash out so big we never hear of her in the media ever again. It's not gonna happen. Yes, sign with the Lynx. What you think about that, fam? What you think about that signing form while you here? Did I have anything else? What else we was talking about? We got so much other stuff going on today. The Valks got to lock in on their defense too. They can't be out here giving up down there 80. Giving up damn near 80 ain't gonna work. It's just me or do Fever fans have a great appreciation for Kelsey Mitchell since she's almost got to the final before everybody gave out in real time. Oh, I don't know. I can't answer that. Somebody else would have to answer that. I haven't monitored. I ain't looked at it enough. Definitely AB took a massive jump. CC went down. It was the main reason why the Fever made it. Hey, wait a minute. Wait. Jake, what season you talking about? You talking about last season? Yeah, I'll be live at game time. I'll be live at game time, Jane. Be live at game time. Oh, we got fan court. Fan court at 3:30. And I'll be live at game time. Hasn't been impressive since Mississippi State, in my opinion. As somebody in the chat just pointed out, Team McCown is gonna be in a offense that will be slowed down versus what she was at in Dallas. So she should get a little bit more time to operate. And then she got some real shooters around her. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, here's the thing. this was okay. The massive. Okay, wait. Massive. Okay. Yeah, we got to walk back through this because it seemed like to me before CC went down, CC and AB was having this 1-2 game that had AB in the MVP conversation, and then when CC went down, AB was not in the MVP conversation anymore. So they started using AB in some different ways, but I felt like for some reason when CC went down, AB's ability to dominate kind of faded a little bit there. And I don't know if that's because Kelsey Mitchell was feeling like she was needing to do more, so she was being a little bit more ball dominant than when CC was there. But if I remember correctly, before CC went down last year, we were talking about AB, Alicia Gray, and Asia Wilson in the MVP conversation, and then they kind of went away from AB. Am I tripping? BT got picked up, but nobody looking for Kalani Brown. No, nobody's looking for Kalani Brown right now. Nobody's looking for Kalani Brown right now. And I don't know why. 3 former SEC players are top 5 in WNBA rebounding. Angel, Morrow, Camilla. Talk about it. SEC dominating. SEC got so bold yesterday. They told the NCAA, we made what your boy say? Kirby? Was that Kirby? So we might just leave the NCAA and go it on our own. Y'all keep messing around with us. How the Valks attack Fever tonight, and if Mo Bills has a breakout game against the Ops. Let me see how many people here. 66. It's just 66 of us here. 67 of us in here. I'll tell y'all something. Tell y'all something I ain't said to nobody. Yep, it's okay. This is a safe space. I don't want no judgment or nothing. Let me know if it's a safe space. If I could share something with y'all, I want to share something with y'all. It's been on my right here on my chest. I need to share this with y'all. Inconsistent in the fragile way to share. I don't trust it. I didn't love the way the Valks looked at the end of the season. The custom adjustments were too slow. Still are. Well, this is fine time to make some adjustments at the crib. Ball holler. Nothing like having ball holler behind you. This is the place to win. This is the place to try to get it right. I feel like if you look at AB's first year and then the second half of last season when CC went down, you can see that Kels loves hero ball. I remember too many games where Mitchell would ice AB. There you go. Okay, good. We fam. Good. I want to share this with y'all. Yeah, they switched up and they went more Kelsey Mitchell. Thank you for acknowledging that. So this is what I'm gonna say. This is a safe space. If the Indiana Fever don't let that defense up off the bench, we're gonna have to start having a real conversation about whether or not my Gamecocks is being held hostage over there. Okay. I don't want to alarm nobody. Okay. I don't want anybody, getting all crazy with it. But I y'all know how I am about Raven. Y'all know how I am about my Gamecocks, period. Especially Raven, especially in this rookie season. I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna sound crazy, but if you go back and look, you'll be able to see what I'm saying. Truth be told, the Indiana Fever should be 6-0 right now in WNBA basketball, and the number one team in the dub. They should be 6-0 right now. They should have beat Dallas, and they should have beat Washington in that overtime game. The Indiana Fever have to realize that they don't need a fucking 30 ball from anybody. They don't need a 30. They don't need 32 from Clark. They don't need 30 from Mitchell. If you keep them around 22, 20, 25 at the most and utilize the rest of your team, they should be winning every game. But if they don't let the defense up off this bench soon, we're going to have to start having a real conversation about this shit. Okay? Because what in the fuck do you got them over there for if you're not going to let them off the bench? Now, who in the hell, who, you know what I mean? It's like going and getting a new car and then just put it in storage. What you gonna get the thing for if you ain't gonna use it? Okay, Missy, you been thinking the same thing? Okay. Yeah, sound the alarm. Okay. I'll start the rumor mill. CC podcast fans don't care about AB and KM. They talk about them bad and say if CC don't play, damn the rest. Really? Well, fuck them too then. We don't care. And we mean lowercase CC, not capital CC. Yes, we talking about Caitlin Clark. Yeah, so y'all don't confuse me, please. Listen to what Steph had to say in the presser. She'll be coming along. Who will be coming along? Tell me. Okay. Oh, my Sky to make the playoffs. I still believe in Miller, and I'm not giving up. Jamie, I still got the Sky in the playoffs. I didn't take the Sky off the playoffs. We on the same team regarding Indy. I'm giving it 15 games total. Try to be patient, but ain't no move. Then Free Ray, Breezy, Ty, everybody. Indiana needs perimeter defense, and the guard. They need point of attack defense, and they got the best. They got one of the best point of attack perimeter defenders in the game sitting on a bench, and she's not up playing defense. She's not up doing the things that she does best. Here's the thing. I believe this with all my heart, and this isn't this doesn't have anything to do with South Carolina. This doesn't have anything to do with the Gamecocks. This is truly about who Raven Johnson is as a player. Raven is defense first. She's defense first. So if you're not gonna let her just naturally do what she does, pick up 94 feet. Let the game come natural. All the stuff how y'all trying to put her in and use her here and spot here and there. Seem like y'all got it. It's too fucking herky jerky for me right now. Okay? It's too fucking herky jerky for me right now. In, out, in. Stop, cut all that shit out. It's time to let Hollywood catch a rhythm. Right? It's time to let Hollywood let your offense come through her defense. If y'all would just let her turn the defense up, the rest of this shit could work. Y'all should be 6-0 right now. 6-0 with rookie mistakes and all. And I'm not saying that Raven hasn't had rookie mistakes. I'm not saying that Raven hasn't had shots that she probably wants back. I'm not saying that Raven hasn't gotten beat on defense. But what you never miss from Raven is the goddamn desire to want to get in somebody's jersey. And that's what Indiana is missing if they want to go try to be a winner at any fucking thing. Y'all got to get somebody who consistently wants to be in somebody's jersey. That shit doesn't happen. That doesn't happen often. That you get somebody that just loves getting up and being in somebody's jersey. That's who she is. You see me? I'm very sensitive about hostages after that Kaminga situation with Golden State. I see it with Raven and to some extent with Camilla. Kaminga though, here's the thing. Kaminga didn't even have to keep being a hostage. He would start like he was gonna be tough, and then he would back down. Bro, keep a backbone. Kaminga could have been out of there if he'd have kept his backbone up. He'd come in there, and then by the time they get to talking, he'd be like, okay, fuck all that. He could have been out of there. I'm a Warrior fan. That's we can talk that conversation. I mean, most of you right, Auntie. All the games they played, they could have won if they got their defense up off the bench in crucial parts of the game. Get the defense up. Raven to get minutes. Raven to get starting position. Even if it ain't starting, even if it's not starting, how is Raven not finishing? How you're trying to win a game? You lose a game by 2, you lose a game by 3, and you have the best point of attack defender that you can have in the building sitting on the goddamn sideline. Why? Makes no sense. Yeah, half pint. I ain't being too patient. And the reason I'm not being too patient is because we already saw what he could do in the preseason. We already saw what didn't happen last season. So now you got all this defense. Let's do something with it. You think something was going on with Miller last night? Okay. I only say free Breezy. She's your perimeter D and right point of attack because Ty really wants to go back home so she can stay at indie guard. Well, here's the thing. If Ty is okay, that's fine. But I don't think Ty wants to go home and just ain't got shit to do. That's like being all dressed up and nowhere to go. They came home, can't invite nobody over. You know what I'm saying? Ty is basically back at the crib, and it's basically like this. Ty ain't got no school today, and her mama said her friends can't come over. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is the purpose of being home if you ain't having no fun? I'm at the crib. I want my people to come see me play. Well, you could come. I might play. I might not. Gotta see. What you think? What the fuck is that? And why treat her like that? That's a real goddamn hooper. And all jokes aside, Dallas might have could have used Ty. It's some teams that need point guards. It's some teams that need guards that know how to get the ball to a big. Yeah, herky-jerky. It's very herky-jerky. I don't like it. From officiating, players need to expect to be guarded all over the floor, so it pisses me off whenever someone, like Clark say, they're very physical with me. When people are just in her way guarding her. Like, the heck? I'm supposed to be in your way. I'm guarding you. Where I'm supposed to be. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Now get around me. Where you going? When you move, I move. Just like that. Yeah, what you doing? The hell? Kamika held himself hostage. He could have been left. It was crazy. Listen, yeah, we can talk about that one. Yeah, Ty, that shit crazy. They doing what the Fever fans want. I thought her podcast fans was gonna have a stroke when they thought Raven was gonna start for the Fever. Shame on that organization for being held hostage by a small group of their fans. A small group of their fans. I really believe that the Caitlyn stands, and that are those are the people who choose Caitlyn over everything. The Caitlyn over everything. Caitlyn over good basketball. Caitlyn over winning basketball. Caitlyn over defense. Caitlyn over good shots. Caitlyn over Caitlyn over not turning the ball over. People that are the Caitlyn over everything subset of fans that she has. Shame on them if they're being held hostage by them. Makes zero sense. Zero sense. They have no idea. They have no idea what they sitting on. They like goddamn Beverly Hillbillies of WNBA basketball. They don't stop the way they did. Jed Clampett, that's why they run this goddamn organization. Is just silly as hell. Just outright fucking silly. Just outright silly. I've never seen a team have they don't even have real world problems. Like they don't even have. They got the Indiana Fever have rich people problems, and they ain't even really even trying to solve them. It's just it's crazy. It is crazy. It's too easy to win with the roster that they got. It's too easy to win with the roster that they have for them to be on the bullshit they are, and they can still make some moves. They definitely not using Dantas like they could. Maisha Hines-Allen, you might could get something from her. Move her around. Well, can I tell y'all a secret too? This ain't a secret, but this is what I decided. Because I ain't never really seen a whole lot of Justine Prasad. But I did decide this. After I seen her on the live with Raven and Cody with the weirdo, I'm a goddamn fan, man. I like Justine. She's tough, gritty. She ain't gonna take no shit. I'm here for it. I can't wait to see her continue to grow with this group. They got shooters. They got toughness. They got grit. Michaela Tipson seems to fit really well with what Raven does. Get Bree Hall on the floor. Get the defense on the floor. Really not that good in certain situations in the game. How she a point guard. But she's not a point guard. And they keep telling us that she's not a point guard, but then they keep putting the ball in her hand. That's the part I don't know. Let me see here. As Demir's been playing, I don't know. Let me check. Dantas has played. Let me see. She played 4 games this season. Look like. Let me see. Damaris ain't played since May 17th. It's like when Bugs Bunny was playing baseball. Bugs Bunny first base, Bugs Bunny second base, Bugs Bunny third base. Man, Bugs everywhere. Bugs Bunny outfield. You know what I'm saying? But Golden State Warriors working overtime. The Dirty Kuminga's character was completely unnecessary. In addition to denying any team wanted to trade for him, how did Kuminga have control over that? All Kuminga had to do was not cave. Don't cave. Where Jonathan Kuminga fucked up, where they fucked up is they was like, we about to get paid. They got the chip. We about to get paid. They thought it was all up. They thought they had made it. They thought they was on the same level as some other people there, and it really wasn't like that. What Jonathan should have recognized is what happened to the people that were there in front of him. Wiseman. What happened to what? Here's the thing, Jonathan Kuminga. When the first time he said he wanted to leave, he should have stood on 10 toes and left. Not no, I'm not playing. He didn't refuse. He didn't stand his ground. He went back to work, and then it was like, oh shit, what all we got to do is pressure him. He'll come on back. And he kept on coming back. She's one of the reasons why Vandy didn't have to Michaela Blake's a bust. Yeah. What Jonathan Kuminga needed to do was just keep being consistent. He just keep being consistent, and then when he said he was ready to go, get on up out of there. Now he in Atlanta, he better show out. He played too nice. All you have to do is come out and say, who wanted to trade for you? Say it. Put it out there. Move how the rest of these jokers is moving. He kept trying to be nice. Let's see. But see, the thing that with that is it was more so the Warriors media team more than it was the organization. That's why you can't believe everything the media says. That's why you got to handle business with your agents. That's why you got to let your agents do stuff. I didn't like. Well, I ain't gonna make this. We can have a Warrior conversation. I don't believe anything the media says, but I do pay attention to who is saying what and when, and also what they don't say. So, what did you see? Who didn't say what? And then tell me how much speaking up did Jonathan Kuminga do? In today's world where all you got to do is cut on a mic, cut on your camera, go live and have a platform and talk. What did he do for himself too? Tell me that. The Fever fans got it out for, I think her last name is Hayes. Tiffany Hayes of the Vouts. They got it out for like what? Yeah, I don't think J.K. didn't use his leverage when he had the opportunity. So, but you're in Atlanta now. I'm definitely watching to see what you do with the opportunity. I'm definitely watching to see what you do with the opportunity. I'm definitely looking to see how many more chips you play for, how many more finals you get to. I want to see if you become the player that I thought you could that I thought you could be. Okay, help me out. Help me with my shekels. Okay, you post something in the mess. Okay, Lisa, I'll take a look at it. Hey, who y'all think make the first basket tonight? Asia, Paige, Kennedy. Who y'all think makes the first basket in that game? Let me see. I watched Warriors media twist everything he said into something else. Kid is polite, humble, expresses desire to be great, and they call him a selfish diva, locker room cancer. I don't care what the media said. What did he say on his own platform that he controls? See, my thing with Jonathan Kaminga is this: when he first felt like he didn't want to be there, he should have stood on that and left. He should have stood on that and left. Now we can go back and forth about what the media does. The media twists every fucking thing. The media twists everything. Angel says they make her look a certain way. That's what the media does. What are you and your team doing to combat that? So you have a team around you that combats those things, and then you also let your game speak to that. Oh, they got it out for okay. You say Jackie make the first shot. Okay. Draymond and Jimmy come in and say Kaminga isn't what they said he was. They said that after he was gone. You say Asia's first basket, Jackie first basket. Okay. Indiana Golden State. Kelsey, Caitlin, Gabby, somebody else. Who y'all got? Make a first basket that game. I don't know why I'm feeling like Nalissa Smith first basket. Out of nowhere. I just feel like Nalissa Smith first basket. Feeling like Veronica Burton first basket Golden State. Exactly. Now he got to go play basketball now. He didn't. It don't sound like he had the right reps around it to me. He said as soon as he saw what the situation was to go to state because he wanted Kaminga to play and Kerr wasn't playing him and was telling everyone he couldn't. Jimmy disagreed. Jimmy was right. Did 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 Kaminga get to play after that? Did Jimmy fix it for him? A list put back. Oh, not MJ was he snacking on tonight. Oh, Gabby. Gabby. So And then I guess KK, my question for you is, I guess, are you saying that basically like Steph, Draymond, everybody let Kuminga be fucked over them years until Jimmy got there and said something, or how did you take it? AB on the first basket. You trust him to go into AB first? But since y'all saying they got it off of Tip Hayes, and she's starting, she might try to get the first damn basket. Shit. Who's starting tonight? Let me see. Anybody out hurt? Bree Hall is out. Oh, Caitlin is still a game time decision with the illness. Oh no, Bree Hall is in. Caitlin is day to day, but probable. Huh, interesting. Draymond was saying that every week on this podcast. Both Jimmy and Draymond saw Kerr wasn't messing with Kuminga, so they kept Kuminga clean until he could get traded. But wasn't Kuminga there since 21? AB gonna force the issue to get the ball inside. Okay. He gonna be snacking on something. She know you be playing it early. Yeah, this is a good way to start the day. Oh wait, hold on, somebody tag me or something. Make sure I ain't got nothing else I gotta go over. No other breaking news. He gets quiet. Oh, I was waiting on KKS. Yeah, we got fan court coming up at 3:30. We're gonna talk expansion teams. We're gonna talk Commissioner Cup. Uh, what else do we gotta talk? Oh, upcoming games. Upcoming games. The KKS said they had to rewind. I don't know. I just don't think that I don't think that the Warriors organization was set up to really develop young players. I don't see a young player that Steve developed. I just don't think I don't think that's his skill set. Um, I thought Jonathan should have been got out of there. Tremendous athletic ability. um, definitely had some things that he needed to learn, I think. But I just don't think that I I'm probably not the Warrior fan to talk Warriors with, because I'm not as high on Steve Kerr as everybody else is, and I'm not high on a lot of things. He didn't want to, and he manipulated Kuminga's playing time. Okay, I mean, I get you. This is all But here's the thing, KKS, you're talking about 2025 and 2026. He had been with the organization since, he got drafted in 2022. He helped with the run up to the playoffs and everything. So he had been there for a while. He had opportunities. This wasn't the first year that it was like Jonathan Kuminga doesn't know if he wants to come back. Jonathan Kuminga, sign a 1-year deal. You don't want to be here, sign a 1-year deal and leave at the end of the season. Like, this wasn't the first year that it was like, oh, we don't know if Jonathan still wants to be here. It had turned into like a every season thing. And then it would be like, oh, what are they going to do with Kuminga? And then, oh, he's coming back. Don't come back. Don't come back. Here's the thing, KKS. If you got the time, go back. If you go back in my before, when I really still talked NBA, because I don't even really talk NBA hoops no more. But I literally really used to talk NBA, and I literally used to talk Warriors because I'm a Dub fan. Go back, and I told the world, I said, listen, the Warriors are finna fuck around and make Podziemski the next Clay. Clay, you better lock in and be who you are, because if not, they're going to feel like you are expendable, and they're going to make Podziemski the next Clay. The Warriors never intended on having Kuminga be up after Clay. Never. And the reason that Brandon got in there was because he came in there and aggressively kind of took his spot once they got rid of, once DiVincenzo was up out of there. So it just wasn't a good landing spot for Kuminga, and he wasn't ever going to be developed like he was going to be like he needed to be developed. But like I just said, tell me the talent that Steve Kerr developed. You wanted to thaw some chicken, but ran out of seasoning. But how you run out of seasoning, bud? Got the chicken and ain't got no seasoning. God damn, MJ. The hell kind of plan is that, brother? We don't even see now when we get to talk about what type of coach Steve Kerr is. I don't look at Steve Kerr like an X's and O's strategy coach. I don't look at Steve like that. I look at Steve Kerr as a coach who puts a collaborative coach who puts the right people around him to carry out a system. Hence, when Steve went down, fucking Luke Longley was able to step in there and run a goddamn team, and it looked the same. Steve went down, Mike Brown, come run the team. Steve went, we could come run the team because it was the system, and it was collaboration of everybody in the room, and not so much Steve Kerr. Although Steve gets the credit as the head coach title. So there's a lot we could talk there, but I don't want to bore y'all with that. Y'all, it was a great way to start the morning. I haven't seen anything myself. The streets are saying McGowan. Yeah. We confirmed that earlier, teaching me that. So that is Kuminga should have signed left, especially after the pool punch. Only obvious example of Kerr coaching is turning Buddy Hield into shit. No. Yeah, but here's the other thing though that you got to remember too. The other thing that you got to remember about Kuminga is that Kuminga and Poole, they was kind of buddies, right? They was the two that was kind of like, we about to get paid. Remember at the parade, they was like, oh, we about to get our big money now, right? We about to do our thing. No. So I don't know. It also doesn't seem like anybody in the Warriors organization really ever took Jonathan Kuminga like under their wing. It doesn't. I don't. Whose rookie was he? Whose rookie was he? I would wonder that question. I would want to know the answer to that question too. Yeah, great talk. Way to start the morning, y'all. I appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with me. 70 in the chat. Hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. Back at 3:30, y'all, for fan court. Pull up, have a talk with me, MJ Lover 23, Jay, Jeremy, page, man. Pull up. We're gonna talk expansion. We're gonna talk dubs. We're gonna have a lot. We're gonna have a good talk. Uh-oh, let me see something still happening here. Okay, Jane. Poole hasn't been the same since that punch, and ever since he left the Warriors organization. Sure haven't. Sure haven't. Sure hasn't. And it's unfortunate because Jordan Poole's career didn't have to end up the way that it ended up. Yeah, Frank Wright, what's happening, fam? Y'all, if you have not hit that subscribe button yet, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell. Do not miss the next drop. Y'all know y'all want to pull back up with your favorite virtual cousins and your favorite auntie and uncle tendencies. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. Cess Talks Sports. Check ball. We up.